Good afternoon, everyone. This is your 5:30 update with ES24 News. I'm your host, Erik Schneider. We have a few good news stories for this afternoon, including the new globally established Rainbow campaign to thank all frontline workers who risk their lives to save others in need. We have a video montage of balcony serenades. Also, we noticed that some cooking shows are migrating onto social media. And finally, the long-anticipated SpaceX launch of the Dragon crew. First up, back in March, when countries began locking down due to the spread of the novel coronavirus, households around the world were thoughtfully displaying their support and appreciation of frontline workers by posting rainbows and hearts in their windows. These messages of love and hope were displayed to show thanks to neighbors going to work in essential services. The images are also a reminder to those walking by that we are all in this together. Now, we will be reporting in live with Tom Tucker. Tom is going to show us some of the colorful art in his neighborhood. Tom, you are live.
Erik, as you can see, I'm in front of this lovely home, and in the window, there's a rainbow with a message of thanks. Seated by the window is a young artist busy at his craft. Good afternoon. Can you please tell us your name and describe what it is you are doing?
Hi, my name is Andre, and I have been busy creating these rainbows for a few weeks now. Since I can't leave my home, I thought this was the best way to express my appreciation to all the folks walking by on their way to work. I try to make them big and bright so you can see them from the street.
Wow, you certainly are very creative. How many have you made so far?
Well, I make about 10 a day, and then I sell them for donations to healthcare workers. In fact, I'm now thinking about branching out my business to include rainbow jello. Look at all these layers. It's genius.
Well, you certainly are a colorful character, Andre. And this is all for a good cause. Here are more colorful examples of what you can see around some Toronto and St. Thomas neighborhoods.
Thank you, Tom. That was certainly a cheerful report. Other ways to show your support for frontline workers includes making donations towards the purchase of PPE. Direct Relief is taking donations for protective equipment for healthcare workers around the world. But nurses and doctors and first responders also have to eat, so restaurants are coming up with ways to feed medical heroes. Creative ways to do this includes Pizza vs. Pandemic, which is arranging for hundreds of pizzas from independent pizzerias to be sent to workers at care centers, hospitals, clinics, and shelters across the nation, and identifying the centers that are most in need. Spread the love, not the journey.
Action.
For those individuals who have found themselves locked up in high rises, there have been other creative outlets to break up the monotony of isolation. Next, we have some videos from around the world of balcony serenades that have left us speechless. From Wuhan to Bergamo, a heartwarming chorus of solidarity during difficult times. Well, that certainly made staying at home a little more tolerable. And now for a more quiet and productive way to spend your quarantine. You may have noticed recently that several TV shows are moving production to their private homes. Popular TV shows such as Ellen, ES24, and 90 Day Fiancé are now shooting their footage from home with minimal crew to keep their shows on the air. COVID TV is becoming a new phenomenon. We here at ES24 love food, and we noticed that several celebrity chefs are taking advantage of COVID TV to plug some new quarantine recipes. Celebrity chefs are stirring up some of their best and basic dishes from their homes and posting daily on social media. There are many to choose from on Facebook, including Gordon Ramsay, Lydia Bastianich, Jacques Pepin, and of course, Martha Stewart. The folks are here at ES24 News have a particular favorite, and he is the new culinary sensation, Buddy Oliver. Buddy is the budding new chef and son of Jamie Oliver. The father and son duo have teamed up to produce daily cooking shows using the freshest and most basic of ingredients from a limited selection of pantry items. Watch this brilliant video of Buddy whipping up a classic scrambled eggs on toast.
I'm going to add a little knob of butter. I'm just swirling the butter around the pan. When it starts to sizzle, I'm going to pour my eggs in. Now I'm going to pour my eggs in.
Action.
You have to admit, that Oliver kid has star qualities. He's going places. To test Buddy's delicious recipe, Sam James has invited our very own culinary expert Astrid Schneider to confirm if this is in fact an easy dish to make during quarantine. Thanks, Erik. With us today is Astrid Schneider, ES24 Chef at Large. Astrid, I know you had a chance to look at Buddy Oliver's video. Can you provide us with your analysis, and were you able to replicate his techniques?
Hi, yes, I did have a chance to review his video, and yes, it was super easy to follow. The recipe is quite simple, and most folks will have these basic ingredients in their pantry. I was able to repeat his recipe with great success. Just had to beat a few eggs, toss them around in a knob of butter, and toast some bread. Easy peasy. You want to try it?
Yes, please. This is delicious.
Isn't it?
I've never had better eggs on toast. Thank you, Astrid. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Astrid. Wow, you guys have the best jobs, and you don't even have to wear a suit. Now, enough with the fluff, and on to some more important and gripping news. Science geeks all over the world have been tweeting and blogging from their quarantine basements about the upcoming SpaceX launch. The mission, called Demo 2, will launch NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley into orbit on a Crew Dragon spacecraft atop Falcon 9 rocket. Liftoff is set for today in 2 minutes from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida. To capture the live moment, we have Tom Tucker witnessing history with a lovely family in St. Thomas, Ontario. Tom, who are you watching with this event? Hi, Erik. I'm here live with Julie, Astrid, and Andre. They are in isolation together and wanted to witness this great event. They have been waiting for this day for weeks now. Julie is the head of the household, and she made special snacks for this event to commemorate the occasion. Julie, how do you feel about this event with your grandchildren?
Oh, we are so excited. I feel so emotional for astronauts' families. The situation is tense.
And Astrid, what has been the best part so far in your opinion?
I love their cool suits. Elon Musk must know how to style his men. They are the simplest suits that I've ever seen. I don't like those bulky old ones. I think it's cool that they're establishing new traditions, like signing their white room before they board the Dragon.
Cool. And Andre, what about you? What's your favorite part?
I want to know why they're not allowed to wear red socks on this mission, and where they got that little toy dragon. Okay, no more questions. The show is about to start.
Okay. Here we are, folks. This is exciting.
Space, you can be a regular civilian, just a regular person going off to space on a SpaceX type rocket. So I think that's why the numbers are so high.
Yeah, and we are really thrilled to see all the folks watching along online. I know we certainly hope that this is a go, but we're...
Oh no! Oh, this is crap! Bummer! Oh man!
Oh boy, oh boy. We waited for so long.
Oh boy!
Boy, oh boy.
Well, Erik, looks like the mission has been scrubbed due to inclement weather. NASA will be rescheduling the launch once the local weather improves. Great disappointment here, Erik. That's too bad. What a disappointment. Now back to more fluff. Next, we have a grandmother who has found a creative way to hug her grandchildren when strict distancing restrictions are still in place. watching ES24 News. Goodbye.